Thank you, Jameson. And joining me now is Nick Cafardo from the Boston Globe. Nick, Clay Buchholz got a few innings of work today. What were your thoughts on him?
Well, he looked good. You know, Reed Brignac hit him, took him deep for a 2-run homer, and you know, but he again, the big thing with Buchholz is stay healthy, no aches and pains, make sure the back doesn't hurt. You know, he seemed to be finishing off his pitches. Had some trouble with certain things, but you know, and this is really a situation where they just want him to start the year healthy and just get back in the flow of things. He hasn't pitched for 9 months. That's a long time, and so you know they want to make sure he's hitting the ground running and just getting better and better each start he makes to start the season.
On the other injury front, we saw Daisuke Matsuzaka's making a lot of progress and surprised us all by pitching against inter-squad competition. What did you see from there? He's really popping the ball. You know, the Tommy John surgery, I think, has really helped him. I think you see that electricity in his arm again. He really looks like he could pitch right now. You know, I know that they have to go through a progression with the Tommy John surgery, but it sure sounds like they're trying to accelerate it a little bit. You know, they think June 1st at the latest, and it really looks like it could be the end of May, and Daisuke should be ready to be added into the mix with that rotation. And I'm quite frankly, I'm just dying to see what the whole relationship's going to be with Bobby V and Daisuke, and Bobby V understands Japanese pitchers, and it seems that for the first time in the 5 years he's been here, Daisuke is more comfortable with the whole situation of having a manager that can communicate with him in Japanese and can talk to him and actually you know, hold conversations with him. I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic. Absolutely. I was speaking with him the other day, and he was telling me how he enjoys being able to have those casual conversations with Bobby and somebody who understands him and can also make those adjustments and directly speak to him. But obviously the biggest news of yesterday was with Jose Iglesias getting demoted and Mike Villas was officially named starting shortstop. What were your thoughts? I didn't like the move at all. I really think that the Red Sox should have thought about defense ahead of offense, and Iglesias is clearly their best shortstop defensively, and you know, he struck out 3 times in 25 at bats. It wasn't like he was completely overmatched at the plate. I know he only hit 200, but this is a guy that you don't look at the offense. You have a deep enough lineup where you can carry him in the number 9 hole and have him do all the little things like bunt guys over and move the runners along, do a lot of hit and run with him until he gets confident at the plate. I think Mike Avila's had an excellent camp. I think he's a great guy on the team. I think he's a very good utility player. I question whether he can play shortstop every day, and maybe he'll prove me wrong on that. I just think that they have a fabulous young shortstop who can save runs, who can save pitchers' runs, who can add confidence to the pitching staff, knowing that he's behind them. Big news in the whole baseball realm. Magic Johnson is bringing Showtime to Los Angeles. What do you think he's going to bring to that organization? Well, I'm more excited about the fact that Stan Kasten is the president of the team. Stan is a great, you know, executive, baseball executive. He's been a great basketball executive. Magic, I think, is a great, he's a very popular figure in L.A. I think he's going to attract a lot of people to the ballpark again. I think he's going to be out there maybe attracting free agents to the Dodgers and all those things. And I think people are very excited to have him. Absolutely. I mean, you've seen it whether it's in basketball as an entrepreneur. Everything he touches turns to gold, and he can really bridge that gap between sports and entertainment, and like you said, that'll certainly help out with getting those free agents and just attracting that interest in Los Angeles. Well, thank you very much for your time, Nick. We'll send it back over to you, Jameson. Thanks, Jameson. Through 38 games this season, Ryan Sweeney already has more extra base hits than he had throughout the entire 2011 season. And it's not by accident. Sweeney told me that he credits a lot of his success at the plate to his growing relationship with Adrian Gonzalez. And it stems from their time in Fort Myers when Gonzalez reached out to him and started imparting words of wisdom in terms of studying pitchers and studying catchers and doing the extra video study. And it's worked out for Sweeney, who leads the team in batting average. And Gonzalez told me that although Sweeney doesn't have the home runs to show for it, he's capable of hitting home runs. He just doesn't want to sacrifice the on-base percentage and batting average that comes along with it. But again, it's a testament to the relationship that both have developed. And for more, read us up on NESN.com. Reporting from Fenway Park and for NESN Daily, this is Didier Morais.
Big Papi.
On Thursday afternoon, David Ortiz unleashed a clubhouse tirade, expressing frustration about reporters drumming up drama. And while it was perceived as negative, in reality, it was a leadership move by Ortiz. What you could see him trying to do was really take away the attention from all of his teammates and really shift it onto himself. Instead of having guys like Cody Ross and Josh Beckett answer questions about the clubhouse atmosphere, it's Ortiz who's really taking the onus and really bringing the attention to himself and deflecting it away from everybody else. So no longer are people answering questions about the clubhouse atmosphere. It all goes to Ortiz. And it's him being a leader as always, whether it's on the field or off the field. And for more, read us up on NESN.com. Reporting from Fenway Park, this is Didier Morais.